Okay, here's Tyler's 2017 Beeton car. This is his second year doing this. And of course, it's a little layout. You guys can see that bumper there. That was a Camry bumper. Welded on there with some good plates. Left the factory bumper shocks here, which is where the seam split both sides. Maybe hard-nosed it, should have, but as you can see, the lower cross member here is rotted right out. This whole car looks like that, not just that. This thing's fucking Swiss cheese. But it's a Nissan Altima. Bumper went in, took the rad and everything else out. You got the front end happy, but you know, whatever. Driver's side still mint. Back end just packed just a little bit right there, but all this was his creasing and stuff. This here starting to go up. This here is the factory fiberglass rear bumper on it. He was going to take it off. I said leave it on. Let's see how it does, because it's fiberglass. It should just smash into a million pieces. Apparently not. And the front bumper is the same thing. Should we left it instead of the other one? Probably, but it's easier to test in the rear than it is the front. Now this side here, you know, a little bit banged up here, not too concerned. Little door hit down there. You know, as you can see, the rot, and this whole car is just, there's just not too much. Like if you look in there, we got a hole in the floor there. There's another hole there in the quarter panel. Well, the other driver's side over there. Yeah, you see right there, the floor is rotted right out of it. But hey, it's a derby car. Who cares? But this here is what took him out. And one other thing, but he broke the spindle. Of course, comes down on the shaft and takes your axle out, and you're screwed. He was still moving though. Got to give that credit. He was still moving. But that was the thing that took him out. Well, one. The main thing is that switch. Where we go? Here, we'll go right there. Took him out, and that was wired to the fans. And of course, that bumper come in, you know, destroyed the front end, bung up the rads, and still got power. He didn't run a fuse. Like I say, all these guys are still learning. I'm telling them, but they're learning. So you know, can only learn. But that's why he stopped. He could have put, well, that tire would have taken him out anyway, but he stopped because he had electrical fire, and that's all it was his fan wire catching on fire because he didn't put a fuse in there to, you know, counteract it. But anyway, I don't even know what year this thing is, but it's a Nissan Altima. And I think I might, you know what, if you can get your hands on another one, run them. They do have a problem down here if you take too much hits on this frame here. Right, I don't know if I can see it, but right behind here, the shifter linkage for the transmission. So that too, he can't get it. It's stuck in first gear or drive. Well, I know it's stuck in forward. Anyway, well, yeah, and they have a bad connection here. He broke. That's all broke. As you can see, it's broke out of the mount. It's just euchred. But that corner there, that would be a thing to change too if anybody's ever thinking of running one, because that little shifter leverage is right touching the frame and it's stuck in first gear or drive. It's stuck in forward anyway, so that you'd have to change, run an aftermarket shifter, come up with something. But you know what? This thing, she was laying some pretty good hard hits on the front end. Don't get me wrong, he was doing good. I maybe would have used my ass a little more, got it to come up and pack in better, but not going to argue. It is what it is, and second derby for him. So, I mean, hey, you learn as you go. Take care.